Are you wanting to make money? Like right now. I just found out about something that has blown my mind away. What up, everybody? This is Gina Fontanella, one of the co-founders of Music Blueprint, where we teach musicians how to make money, how to become full-time musicians. And one of the things that I have recently found out that people are making bank on is Snapchat Spotlight. If you have not heard of Snapchat Spotlight, it's crazy. Do some research on it. I'm about to explain a lot about it in this whole podcast, but people are making bank on it right now. The concept behind Snapchat Spotlight is basically the same concept behind Reels, behind TikTok. It's just Snapchat's version of TikTok, if we're really being honest. But the beauty about it is they are really trying to get it off the ground, and they are paying $1 million a day to the top videos or the top viewed videos. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, Gina, I don't even like Snapchat, like at all, and I have no following on Snapchat, and how am I supposed to get a viral video? Well, here are some things. One, I'm not the biggest Snapchat person either. Even when Snapchat came out when I was in college, I really wasn't that into it. Everybody else was into it. They're like, oh, you can do these little moments of your life and people can watch them. I just really wasn't into that. And I haven't been into it since. But I am into making money. So and I've had a bunch of friends already make $10,000-$20,000. I've had friends of friends make into the 6-figure amount. And there's tons and tons of articles of people making like millions of dollars. So I think it's something that really doesn't take that much time, especially when you're a creator and you have the pieces of content anyways. You're just going to regurgitate the content. So I think it's really, really smart to start doing. 2, like I just mentioned, it doesn't take any time. Like no time at all. So why not take a chance on making, even if it's like $3,000 or $1,000 or $500? Again, at the end of the day, when you're a creator, you're finding multiple avenues of revenue. I've said this, I don't even know how many times in our podcast, but it's multiple avenues of revenue. And it's really important to find those random things that are on the upscale of a trend and getting in on the ground floor. So I have had a few of my influencer friends send me articles about this, and I thought it would be really smart for me to tell you about the information that I have found out so far and help you get started. As far as I know, a lot of people don't know about this. I've even shared it to some of my, other young influencer friends that are really into Snapchat, and they were like, what? What is this? What? Spotlight what? So anyways, I don't think a lot of people are using it. And from my research, there's only about 175,000 submissions, which I know you're thinking to yourself, that's a lot of submissions. It's really not in terms of a social platform. TikTok gets in the millions. So 175,000 is nothing. And think about Spotify and Facebook. I mean, they're like in the millions and millions of submissions a day. So again, even though this started back in November, I still think there's a really huge opportunity for all of you musicians to make a crap ton of money. So let's start with this first. Let's start with some articles that I have found. First and foremost, I'm going to add some links in the description below, some links that I have found. David Dobrik has talked about this a lot. He has like a 8-minute podcast with this guy, Cameron. And Cameron's done some interviews with Ryan Seacrest about it and everything. And basically he's talked about, and this was like a few months ago, back in January, that in the last 6 weeks, he made $3 million off a Snapchat Spotlight. And what he says in his interview, which is very interesting, is he said, I really only had a few videos pop off. Like he said, I had, 1 or 2 videos, maybe a week, get 1 million, cross over 1 million. But those added up over time to where some were getting 5 million, some got 7 million. But the rest of his videos only got like 50 views. So what a funny concept of like one video gets like 3 million views, but then all of his other videos only get like 50 views. So when you're doing this, don't get discouraged that your videos are only getting like 40, 50 views or whatever. You just need one to pop off. That's it. You just need the one. So, and what he also mentioned is that he posts like, I think he said 100 videos a day. I think that's what Snapchat allows. Snapchat allows somewhere into 100 videos a day. And according to their guidelines, you can release a video every 5 minutes. So once your video is approved, then you can release a video within 5 minutes of that. Now, I will say the approval process is a little bit difficult. Well, I don't want to say it's difficult because it's really not. But for instance, when you're regurgitating content, with Snapchat Spotlight, you can't use like your TikTok video, if you understand what I'm saying. Like when TikTok does its video and it's saved to your camera roll, it has the TikTok logo and the TikTok, all the stuff on the side and whatever. When you're submitting to Snapchat Spotlight, it has to be in long format. So the video has to be like, I think that's considered 9:16. But it can't have any of that logo stuff. It will reject the submission if it has any of the TikTok logo stuff, Instagram logo stuff, and any of that. I mean, Instagram doesn't really have a logo, but you know what I'm saying. So, if you're a person that makes videos on their camera and then like edits them, this is perfect. One, you can re-edit your videos to all be in long format. Yes, it'll be zoomed in, but you can figure it out. First and foremost. Second, a lot of videos you've probably already taken on your phone of you singing or whatever is in long format already. So you can automatically post that to Snapchat Spotlight and you don't have to do anything to it. So again, it's really not that complicated. It's pretty simple and you only need one video to pop off. And I'm like, even if a video got, I don't know, 50,000, like that's $50. You know what I'm saying? So like every time a video gets 50,000, you're getting $50 on $50 on $50. At least that's what my understanding is from the conversion rate. I think some people said you get about 5,000 for every million, 5 to 6,000 for every million views that you have on your video. So anyways, let's continue on. So here are some articles. These are some tips that I have found, and this is just like on the surface level of what I found. I've watched a pretty decent amount of videos about it already, but this is what this article, Conviva, I guess that's how you say it, with life, I would assume, is if we're talking Spanish here. But they said hashtags are critical. So I didn't know this, and I've been posting on the Spotlight stuff for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks now. You can add up to 100 hashtags. Now they do say don't be excessive, but I'm like, first of all, if you have the option of 100 hashtags, anything past 30 to me is like excessive. So I don't know what they consider excessive, but they do mention that all the hashtags must relate to the video. So like don't put like hashtag David Dobrik when the video is like of you singing. That's not going to make any sense. Do hashtag singing, hashtag sing, hashtag cover. I mean, do things that make sense. Because again, with Spotlight, they are quick to reject videos. So each video has to go through an approval process. So, and they check for things like, is the TikTok logo there? How, what is this piece of content? They are stricter on releasing content and approving submissions than other platforms are. So just keep that in mind. Don't get frustrated when your video don't get frustrated when it gets rejected. But I think these hashtags are really super important. And I didn't know this until reading this article that you could add up to 100. I probably won't add up to 100 because that just seems like a lot. But I think now I'm going to add up to 30 and see what happens. They say use native Snapchat text and stuff. I haven't done this, but I actually think this is really important. Snapchat is really trying to push Spotlight in a way that's like, hey, our thing is different than TikTok, it's different than Reels, and it's better. So they're trying to put their Snapchat stamp on it. So anytime they see their videos with their typical platform features, you know, their text, their filters, their whatever, I think they're going to push it more. That's my personal opinion about it. This third one says, don't overdo it. Viral moments captured on camera and creative content creators are going to have an advantage here. Content that is overproduced does not seem to be featured prominently in the Spotlight feed. Okay, so I didn't know this either. I guess the stuff that's like super edited, they're not looking for. They're looking for the raw pieces of content that's just random. And again, something that would be on a normal Snapchat thing. So they're looking for the random video of you and your friends doing stupid stuff. They're looking for, I don't know, so-and-so took one too many shots and ended up in a ditch. I mean, they're looking for those videos. So I guess don't over edit it, which is a good thing for me to know because I just released a video that was pretty edited on Spotlight, so I wonder how that's going to do. I'll try to add in the comments how some of my videos have done. Over the past few weeks, it's still on the very ground level. I've only gotten like 50 to 100 views per video, but I haven't been consistent about it. So I think when I'm consistent about it and more intentful about it, it's going to be a lot better. And the last one is don't give up, which I think is very important, which is literally what I just said. It's Snapchat limits how frequently you can submit. There does not appear to be a penalty for how many snaps you submit to Spotlight. So there's not a penalty for it. I definitely can agree to that. You can post every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. So if you're watching TV, watch TV and every 5 minutes or every time there's a commercial, submit a Snapchat to Spotlight. And I don't think it really matters if you have like if you don't have a Snapchat right now and you're like, I don't even have a Snapchat, just download it. Download it, start submitting stuff. It's really not that hard. And honestly, like I was thinking about it the other day, even if you only got 50 views a video, like that's going to add up over time. So 50, if you post 100 a day, that's 500 a day, right? Right? No, 5,000. No, wait, no, I was right. If you post 100 a day and you get 50 views, that's 5,000, okay? Golly, math, 5,000. Okay, so that means you're getting 5,000 views a day. Well, 5,000, how long does that take to get to 100,000? Okay, it takes 20 days. Okay, then it takes another times 10 for that to get 1 million. Well, next thing you know, that's an extra $5,000 that you made for the year. So if you were making $35,000 a year, you just added $5,000 to your budget. You just went up to $40K. And that's if none of the videos pop off. And it literally takes no time. You could post, 12 videos an hour. So anyways, I just think it's really important. It's really smart to hop onto these things, especially when not a lot of people know about it, like at all. I found this article as well. This teenager literally has made $1 million using Snapchat Spotlight. And I think this is important too. This little headline right at the top here, I don't think you can fully see it in the video, but it says Snapchat has paid about $42 million to more than 2,000 Spotlight creators. So they're laying it out. And this was from February, so about a month ago. And she basically says in this video that she just kept doing it and kept posting more and more videos, and randomly one got a crap ton of views, and the next thing you know, she was like, I just made $200,000 on a video, and then she had a few more go viral, and then that went up to $1 million. So it says here too, like users can make a minimum of $250 a snap according to the app Spotlight terms. So the money's typically paid out within a week A week, you guys. So if one of your videos goes viral, you get paid within the week. So, and I will like to make a little tidbit. If you are a musician and you're AKA self-employed, please make sure to put 20 to 30% away for taxes, because if you pop off on one of these videos and you end up being one of these people that makes $1 million or $100,000 or whatever, your tax situation is going to be changed. So just be smart about it. Whenever you start making more money, really, really be smart about how you're doing things. She basically said she just started posting a ton of stories about her daily life. That's it. And I think I actually just read an article about this, how the psychology that people are genuinely fascinated about just daily life things that people do. And I'm like, all the videos that we think go viral, all the ones that something exploded. I bought, like Mr. Beast, like I bought 40 cars and I gave them away for free. Like, yes, that content does really well, but humans love watching other humans. I don't know about you, but I love going to the mall and sitting on a bench and just watching people. And they're not even doing anything that interesting. They're walking with a bag on their arm, maybe. So Seinfeld capitalized on this. If you really think about Seinfeld's one of the most successful TV shows to ever be on TV, and it's a show about nothing. It's literally a show about people going through their daily life. So if you're a person like, I don't even know where to start, just start capturing little moments about your daily life and be like, oh, I'm about to record a song. Here's how it went. Or I'm about to create a wallet because I'm into like leather and stuff. And like one of my favorite TikToks right now is this guy that makes like handbags and wallets and little money clip things and stuff, all with leather. It's like a 30-40 second video, and I watch the whole thing every time. I find it fascinating. Will I ever do anything with leather? No, probably not. But I find it so interesting on what he does. So start there if you don't know where to start. And again, I'm going to add the links, the 3 links that really got me started on Snapchat Spotlight. That was like, oh my God, this is a legit thing. I think it's just really smart, and especially when you're trying to make money. This is a really cool thing if you're trying to make money. So, yeah, it's just really smart. And honestly, if somebody like David Dobrik is talking about it and he's like really amped about it, he literally says in his podcast, he's like, I was pissed when I found out about it because nobody knows about it. Literally nobody knows about it. Ask 3 people today if anybody knows about Snapchat Spotlight, and they're like, Snapchat what? What does it have? So anyways, I just wanted to come on here and give some information that I've recently found out that I'm really excited about, that I think has the potential to make people money, which is what Music Blueprint is all about. We are here to try to help you become a full-time musician or creator or artist or whatever you are. And I'm the kind of person that whatever information I get, I am trying to give it out to as many people as I can so that they can be successful. So good luck with Snapchat Spotlight. Let me know if you end up doing it, and if you have a video go viral, I'll probably bring you on the podcast because I want to find out as much information as possible. But good luck out there, make some money, and we'll see you next week. Peace.